I see. Your silence tells me everything.
Ma'am?
Lord. Sir. Please call me Miriam.
Of course, Miriam. You mentioned speaking to the father. I've not heard many people say that that's directly possible to them. He smiles upon you directly?
It is when you have the faith in your heart and you are truly devout, he is capable of many things.
I see.
A great, wonderful, and terrible amount of things. You ask as if you're a non-believer, young man. Do you not believe?
I'm unsure, I'll be honest. There's definitely, well, something out there bigger and stronger than us, but I'm still figuring it out. I've only recently moved this far west. It's all very strange and new to me, as you understand. I'm learning a lot.
I see. However am I supposed to guide you?
I'm,
Get out.
yes, ma'am.
Tell the girl to leave the food on my desk.
Of course.
You're retiring in here for the evening. You may leave when you're done.
Of course, ma'am. Shall I close the door?
Yes.
Suppose you caught that?
To get by, I see.
I'll be finishing off these windows on the bottom floor, and then I'll be good to leave if you are.
There's a meal for each of us in the kitchen. I'll
Thank
go
you.
eat, and you're welcome to join when it's ready.
Thank you, Miss Livingston.
Young man,
Yes, ma'am.
do not forget this letter. Or the request I asked him. Timely and prompt.
Of course. Thank you.
Let's do for you as well. It is truly meat.
I'll be sure not to let any go to waste. I appreciate your cooking. It's very nice.
Thank you. I have had quite some time to perfect it in certain ways.
Mm.
I am unfortunately not the most accomplished chef, but especially in a town like Blackwell, I believe I do rather well.
Good enough for a lady of the house. Definitely good enough for me. Mm. Delicious, thank you. Are you done with your duties for today? Shall we start the long walk back?
Yes, let me just put this away. We may depart.
Very well. I feel like every time we come here, we only see a small amount of it. This place is huge.
You've never been... Well, I'm not certain that it is entirely our place to wander, but... Not mine, perhaps. You are at least needed for cleaning, I'm sure, but... It is the lady's whim, thus it is what it is.
I've taken a few cleaning trips into the other rooms. They are just as big as impressive as the front of the house there. I couldn't see myself ever living in something so grand. But that's not my place. May I ask you a personal question?
You may ask.
Well, does it upset you with what happened with the stew that you made for her? I couldn't imagine doing something with such hard work and having it, well, you know.
It is not my desired outcome, but it is not the first time that the lady has changed her mind on what she desires. It is my job to prepare food. What she wishes for is her own decision.
I see. Apparently the lady intends to visit the town tomorrow.
Is that so?
Apparently, the merchant that came into town when we were having the festival only spoke good things about Blackwell, and she would like to meet with them, so she'll be traveling to the town tomorrow morning.
I had not been aware that there was such a visitor.
It was a couple months ago, so...
Ah. Perhaps I have simply forgotten.
A lot can happen in a short period of time, I don't blame you. No, it was the night of the festival. A merchant made his way into town, and apparently we were very hospitable to him. That's made its way back to the lady herself, and she'll be meeting with him again.
Well, perhaps I have some vague recollection of it. I do remember we had a guest.
Deals were made during the sermon, so I don't think most people would have seen him.
I find it strange, merchants. They are, of course, required and important in their own way, but it seems to me that it must be a terribly lonely existence if you are always moving from one place to another.
I hadn't considered that. I'm sure there's some sort of freedom to it, being able to go where you please for the most part. However, not as safe, I suppose, always being on the road.
Certainly not.
But you are right.
There are all manners of things. I am sorry?
You are right. It would be a very lonely job, I suppose. But I'd take that over a busy city any day.
Are you from the city?
I'm from the east, yes. My parents owned a shop. It was very busy and very close and claustrophobic there. I couldn't handle it, so I headed west myself. And you?
I am from the city, though it has been, I suppose, quite some time since I have lived there myself. I've been in Blackwell for some years now, and before that, other small villages for the most part. It was perhaps 9 years ago that I was last in a proper city.
You've been here as long as I have. I've only shown up here about 2 years ago, so definitely more senior than me in that regard.
There have been many new faces in Blackwell. It is always nice to have more mouths to feed, though it is yet a small town.
More mouths to feed is, I suppose, a good thing, up until we have to start rationing like the region was talking about this morning. Then it becomes tricky,
Yes.
I suppose.
Famine is ever so distasteful.
You can say that again.
Those travelers, I believe. I cannot remember.
One of the woodsmen?
Oh. That's the trick of the sun off the water.
Good afternoon, sir.
Oh.
That is my cue to continue walking.
Noises.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I hope that was the hunters.
Sure that it was, though I hope that they are aware of where exactly they are firing.
Yeah. I don't want to be mistaken for a doe or a deer. Of course, with your red hair, I'm sure you'll be fine. Nice and bright.
They have, but... well, I never quite know with them.
They are a strange group, aren't they? Don't really talk much.
To me, certainly.
Hmm.
I'm sure they are pleasant enough in their own way.
Most people are.
Quite so.
Nearly back.
Almost. But a few more minutes.
There we are.
Just a moment. Go on without me.
Of course. I'll see you later.
Sean, I saw him walk by earlier. He was over there last time I had saw him. Oh dear. Are you looking for him specifically, or?
I
The
saw him head
woodworkers
back
in general.
towards the tavern just not too long ago. He crossed in front of the bakery.
Ah, very well. I shall look over there. Thank you.
Mr. Andrew,
Be safe.
How can I assist?
may I accompany you? I have some things I'd like to talk to you about, if possible.
So what?
Perhaps in
all do I
private.
get for the recipe?
Absolutely.
Apparently 4 apples. Water.
Shall we return to the Bailey for that conversation?
Sure. As long as it's, away from prying ears.
And I believe if I
Very well. I shall follow you.
The Baileys, you say?
got to keep looking. Plus,
Andrew,
also, apparently we don't any eggs anymore. Not eggs, milk anymore.
Do you intend to go on our walk this afternoon?
I do.
Okay.
I'll find you later then.
So we.
Very well.
Trying to remember where that
Does
is
anybody know how to
exactly.
make cheese?
Ah, follow me.
Okay, you probably have a better memory than I do.
Does anybody know how to make a cheese?
I have my mental map.
I don't know how to make bread or anything.
So what I think I'll do is if you want to go ahead and,
Do you know how to make cheese, sir?
Not the edible kind.
This conversation is probably best done without the Regent's ears as well.
We can speak here then.
He takes out a small note and puts it in your hands. This is from Lady Blackwell. She was asking you to continue the list of potential heretics and whatnot in the town. Apparently, last time she noticed that the handwriting was of the Lord Regent. She can recognize that. And she would like to ask you directly to form a list, and I'll take it back to her.
Very well. I shall do so. I'm currently investigating something that has my more immediate attention.
Of course. She'll be entering the town tomorrow morning to be speaking with some people, so you can either give it to her then or give it to me and I'll get it into her hands.
I shall try to get you the list that I came up with before nightfall, so your trip isn't in the dark.
Very good.
Or you could hold on to it till tomorrow morning as well.
I'll see when you get it done.
Of
Pleasure as
course.
always, Mr. Andrew. Do you know where the Regent is by any chance? I have a letter for him as well.
Last I saw, he was in the tavern.
Last you saw, he was in the tavern. Very
But
good.
the Bailey, I believe, should be right there.
Yes.
So,
Very good. I will see if he's in the tavern then. If that will be all.
very well. Well, we both have to go that way.
Oh, I will accompany you then.
Thank you.
You're the Regent's, paper boy, right? You serve
Something
for him
like
or
that.
whatever.
How can I be of service to you?
Do you know where he... I need to talk to him. Do you know where he is at the moment?
I'm actually on the lookout for him too. Last I heard, he was at the tavern, which is where we're heading anyway. You can accompany us if you would like.
I was just there. I didn't see him, but...
If I find him, I will
No,
point him in your
I'll let you be
direction.
anywhere. Thank you. I'll
course.
probably be around town a bit more. I'm just getting a lay of the land at the moment.
Do you have a name, sir? Or shall I just keep calling you, sir?
Red is fine.
Red. Understood, Red. Well, Andrew, I will leave you to it. I'm going to hunt for the Regent.
Very well. I shall check the tavern.
Very good.
Father, guide your path, and a blessed day.
Mr. O'Malley,
Yes.
you haven't seen the Regent recently, have you? I'm looking for him.
Maybe? I'm not sure. I don't,
Tall man, gray hair, blue eyes.
I don't think so.
Very good. Thank you anyway.
Of course.
Mr. McCarvey,
Good day.
have you seen the Regent by any chance?
Mr. McCord? I have not, though he is very nicely dressed. It would be difficult to miss him. I'm assuming he's gonna be around here somewhere.
I'll keep my eyes open, thank
He
you.
was at the bar, but he kind of disappeared.
Ah, there he is right there.
Thank you. I won't get anyway anymore.
Oh, hang on.
You consider yourself a fencer?
I have no idea why. I'm just so good at saying something and making it sound menacing.
Well, I dare say it's,
I don't know.
It's quite the skill.
Must be cursed.
Just brandishing a pickaxe at someone and saying, "Wait until it's dark."
Nathan, good to see you.
Alright.
And you? Sir?
Well,
Do you need something, boy?
I have some information from Lady Blackwell, if possible, if you have a moment.
What you get back, and we'll see what we get. What
Always
it
have a
comes to.
moment for the Lady Blackwell. Brother Andrew, if you'll stay here, so I can come speak to you in a moment.
All right.
Very well.
Father? Well, first of all, a message from her. She will be attending the town tomorrow morning to meet with, I don't suppose you recall that merchant about 2 months ago on the eve of the festival? Apparently she's been in contact with him and he'll be returning. She wishes to meet with him. Not the one that required justice for the lady.
Yeah.
Apparently, she'll be in town tomorrow to attend a morning sermon of the church. In passing, she mentioned that your messages to her were getting desperate. I admitted to her that it was desperate times, and she starts to whisper. She mentioned that she believes it is because you are getting, and I quote, soft, sir. She says that there are many heretics and whatnot in this town, and it's because we don't have the Father's blessing that our crops are low. She seemed to imply that the man who came about a month ago and demanded justice for the lady of the night, that you let him off easy. Let her off easy, I should say. Of course, you didn't hear this from me.
Thank you, Nathaniel. Come on.
Of course. Oh, sir, one more thing. I forgot to mention.
Following the fertility ritual not too long ago.
She apparently pointed to a letter that was supposed to be from the Acolyte Andrew about potential heretics in the town, and she noted that it was definitely your handwriting. She seems a little frustrated by that. She's asked quietly Andrew gather information and make his own list of potential, well, heretics and vagabonds or whatever in the town. Just figured you should be aware.
You're cutting out a lot, lad.
Apologies. I'm still going to be whispering, but the letter that she suspected, well, she wanted to be from Andrew, that had your handwriting on it about the potential heretics and vagabonds in the town. She seemed pretty annoyed that it was, well, quite frankly written by you when she had asked Andrew to do it. She has requested
That's strange.
Is it?
I didn't alter anything, so I'll have to correct that.
She seems... maybe she's confused.
Thank you for letting me know.
Of course.
I think she's confused.
After you, sir.
Great. Thank you. I think that blessing of fertility is working.
You think so?
Mr.
Yeah,
Lord
worked
Regent.
on me. Oh, hey, Lord
Mr.
Regent.
Hardcore will do.
I just wanted to let you know that me and my group will be staying outside of town. We found a small clearing that we can call our camp. We aren't too far to make it worth a problem coming here, but we do prefer our privacy and have found a pretty secluded place for our own.
I can just ask him. He's right there.
Very good. As I said, as long as there's no trouble.
It would certainly put my mind at ease, and I'd
most
sooner
certainly
not
won't
make
try to
the
bring
fuss.
it in.
Sure.
Good. Thank you.
We should make our way there after we are finished with business here.
Can ask Mr. Turner. Yeah.
Evening arrives.
Brother Andrew, if I might speak with you, please.
Of course.
Very good, man. I do hope you don't mind trying too much, Edward.
That's me.
Purely got the town's mind at heart, that's all.
Sorry.
Nah, you're doing the Lord's work and all that. I can't fault
Seen the butcher?
I have not.
Give me a moment.
Thanks anyway. Keep an eye out.
Thank you.
Certainly.
Been a challenge trying to meet a lot of the demands, but
He's not going to come get his business, and I'll go show it to the tavern.
Let Addie set the price. She's better at that.
how much you got?
Almost rare ingredient that we're able to get. Only able to get about 2 per day. Sulfur. Give it to the alchemist.
What's happened with these wanderers and the woodcutters?
I am unaware. I was going to the woodcutters to ask myself. I only heard from Acolyte Cossington that they offered the woodcutters some sort of strange things or whatnot, and he deemed that an offense and decided to chase them away. I'm not going to lie to you, I do not have a good feeling about them. I caught a familiar scent and one that makes me recoil. I do not know what it is yet.
And I'll tell you what one of them said to me in passing. First of all, my biggest concern. They've come from the south. And they said that some of the colonies they went past in the south, they're all empty. The people there dead. Gone. Secondly, they made an offhand comment about traveling here was a pain. because of people who think they know best. And witch hunters. Now that either means they traveled through something like that, or they're being pursued, and that could bring trouble here. Now I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I am concerned.
That concerns me as well.
This is why I'm speaking
Acolyte
to you, brother.
Cossington was saying that he caught them coming into town and saying hateful things about the Father. And the church as a whole. With each conversation I have, my worry increases.
Do you think they should be chased off?
I feel as if it's too early yet to tell. For me, to get the information I require, unfortunately, I do believe they need to stay around.
My hope is anyone can learn. Anyone can see the light, so to speak. And they should be afforded a chance to. But if they're bringing chaos to our doorstep, that's something that'll have to be dealt with.
I have no patience for heretics.
No, no one should. I'm telling you this because I trust you to tell me if I err.
I will.
I have to walk a very fine line.
I'm currently doing my best to investigate these rumors and claims that I am hearing about them. I was going to talk to the woodworkers before coming to you, but it appears you beat me here.
Then I shall accompany you and we'll find out together, brother.
Very well. I do not know if it is the carpenter or those that haul in the lumber, so I will be going to each of them and asking.
Good. I'll come with you. You'll be coming with us, boy.
Of course.
I'm gonna step into the corner and break my neck.
Ah, very well.
Going to take a sip of water from my water pouch. Oh my god. He couldn't take the pressure.
Looks like you're the regent now, boy.
I knew this day would come. Shit's fucked, yo.
What the fuck?
What?
Sounds like you have a fucking TV under your robe.
Which would be weird considering he's blind.
I've got the rotary flintlock under my robes.
Shall we?
Shall we?
I had something I was going to... Oh, that's right. While you and Nathan were talking in the woods, the one with the brown hood and I believe it was a yellow jacket was standing just within earshot. Or at least it would have been within earshot for me.
I mean, he was whispering like his lips were in my earlobe, so I'd be surprised.
I believe his name is Red. That's what he told me to call him.
Whispering.
Yes.
Let's see.
And just checking that you are a wood carpenter.
Well, I'm gonna follow your brother the next time I see him.
Okay.
The woodworker's in.
Yes,
So
the carpenter's right here.
Perfect,
Perhaps
then
some
I've
of
got
you can
both of you.
enlighten us.
Mr. Harcourt?
There's something you need?
There was, or at least noticed I'm hearing some sort of run-in or altercation with these outsiders. Do you happen to know anything about this?
If you're speaking about the three unsightly gentlemen that we saw outside the, if anything, Miss Fairfax's place, not too much. Miss Fairfax herself asked me if I could just drop them off. I started to approach them. They scattered. As to where they are now, I can't say, Mr. Harcourt.
I heard there was a rumor. I heard there was a rumor that they offered you auspicious items or favors, and in turn you chased them out. Can you confirm any of this?
None. If anything, they didn't even speak to me. Fairfax can confirm that, is basically she walked over me with me to where we approach them, and then they scattered. Not a single one said a word to me, nor offered me anything to add.
Curious.
Interesting.
Perhaps a word with Cussington then.
Perhaps. Wouldn't hurt. We could also... I know they sold a goat to the rancher, as well as Miss Fairfax would also be one to talk to confirm a story.
Then we can split up and do that.
Very well.
Oh, magic.
By the way, there'll be a time where the hunters might need to come to you about snares.
Fine.
I'm going to try to make two. I would ask that you use whatever leftover wood you have to make it for them so we can all eat.
We have a cloth. We had a piece of lumber.
I'll do, Mr. Harcourt. Harcourt, if anything. We still have more than this, and then if anything, I can manage to make at least a few more torches for people who've asked me today, and then I'll see about that snare. Seeing
We'll
as that
see
is
if the rancher is
priority
out here.
over, if anything, just light. If people are that scared, stick together or stick to candlelight for now until we have anything. I got more wood, but
Thank you,
can do that.
Mr. McCorley. That helps a great deal.
Absolutely. Of course, Mr.
I'll leave that to you. Nathaniel, come on, boy.
Alright, torches. I shall work on your Mr. Craftsman.
Mr. Clive, how are you?
After
Doing
Mr.
all right.
Coleman is done with his stuff, we're going to be leading him down to the mines to figure out what to construct.
Before anything happened,
It's good and well down there, but it's looking to be a little bit more unstable than we want it to. Although,
You make
plenty of
sure
resources.
that it's stable. I can't have it collapsing with some of my best men in there.
That's what we're looking out for.
Good.
That's why we've got bracing and stuff.
Good. If you need anything, you let me know. I'll see what I can do.
Right. We'll write a report for
sir.
tonight.
Good.
Oh, sir, Mr. Clive left a message with me earlier, but I didn't get a chance to turn it into you. He said he's going to attempt to bring a unit of coal to the storerooms every day, so we can stock up before winter.
Well, that would help keep people warm.
That's what I said, sir.
Good. Who is that?
Which one?
The hooded one.
Came in with the travelers today.
Let's see.
She, strange one.
Strike.
Afternoon, sir.
Did you get a chance to go out with the hunters yet, sir?
Not yet. Any luck with the butcher, Miss Brent?
Yeah, I found her. Meat's been squared away. Hopefully we'll have some rabbit stew tonight for dinner.
Good. Mr. McCrowley is going out of his way to, Mr. McCromley is going out of his way to use the spare wood to make you snares at no cost. So those will be ready for you to use, at least probably by tonight. I've also spoke to the members of the guild. At least this time I will be reimbursing them, but they will be accompanying you when you go hunting at night to make sure you don't get killed.
Appreciate it.
I suppose I'll
Just make
check
sure you
some
don't
of
run
the
your
best.
pockets dry.
Already am. Just ensure you're
Excuse me?
careful.
My Lord Regent.
Good day.
O'Hara will be at
Miss
the
O'Hara.
tavern.
Why
Right.
is everyone calling him a lord?
I got your little party there. We'll be heading out at
They
dusk.
speak to you. Good. I keep hearing... Actually, come with me. I hate to make you walk more, but...
It's most of my days anyways.
Those travelers that came through town that are setting up camp outside. They said two things to me that had me concerned. One, they claimed they were from the south and they traveled through several colonies that were all empty. The people are dead. It was abandoned. They didn't know why. The second is they made a statement that traveling here was difficult. Difficult because of, in their words, people who think they know best when they don't, and witch hunters.
Witch hunters? What, so the church is
That's
getting more
what they said.
aggressive?
Miss O'Hara. Things are going to have to change here soon. I'm being pressured by all sides. And people have to at least look. Look like they observe what they should be. I have no choice. At all. And this isn't coming from me, this is above me.
The lady.
And the lady shall have her way. This is her town, her land. She's done well by us, Mr. O'Hara. It is a very small price to pay.
I know. I will keep my disagreements to a minimum. I won't speak out.
I would ask as such.
Peace in the town is, far more important than my difference.
I
in
wish everyone
religious,
thought the way you did.
Perception. Not many people have to look at the situation as we do, Regent.
They're going to have to. Because either you get somebody worse than me, and I disappear, or I have to start making changes around here.
Let's hope it doesn't come to either of those things.
Servant, I drop off stuff for storehouse.
Sure, I can handle that for you.
If you would, Nathaniel.
That's... and then...
Thank you, Mr.
That's... Nope. There you are. And... there you are.
Of course. Very good. Some cabbages, tomatoes, and wheat.
Wheat. Yeah. Oh, did you get it?
These belts can be a little flimsy.
Thank you. Your hard work has been noticed.
Well, it's so good. It's so handy.
I'm being pushed to the point where it is that or nothing.
You heard, Regent. I'll bite my tongue, even if it bleeds.
Then I ask you to speak to Miss Brent, because I know that'll be a problem.
Yes, it will.
If those people brought witch hunters here, that would be out of my hands.
If it's a matter of their own personal safety, it might go over a little bit easier. I'll do my best.
Damn it. Carry on, Mr. Hunter.
I will let you know how the night hunt goes.
Back.
Might even accompany you, we'll see.
Really?
I want to know what the land is like around my town. Figure out why nothing's showing up.
Maybe we can attempt at the swamps. Bring boots that can accommodate.
I won't ask.
To walk a very thin line here, Nathaniel.
I figured as much, sir.
Do you believe in the Father?
Would you like my honest answer, sir?
Aye.
I don't know. Things are very strange. It's, I think it's all above me. There might be something more, there might not, but it's confusing. I'm willing to learn, of course, but I just...
That you keep to yourself.
You
don't tell anyone other than me that you just...
Well, the lady asked this morning. She didn't seem very impressed, sir.
Then I guess you're gonna start going to the church. Not only because I want the best for you, but because I've vouched for you as much as I have. That's gonna look ill on me.
Apologies, sir. I didn't mean to.
You're young, I know.
Things are very different out here than they are in the city. I don't know. I just want to survive.
I understand, boy. I understand. Yes, Miss Mackenzie, what can I do for you?
I was wondering if it was alright for me to put some things in the storage for now. I'm not able to make as much as we would have, so...
Nathaniel will take it from you and put it in the storehouse.
Oh, wonderful.
Your contribution is noticed, Miss Mackenzie.
Of course. I just feel bad. I wish we had more to be able to put in.
You're putting in more than most already.
Alright. This is for the father. Father Stevens definitely needs to be able to eat at least something today. Excuse me?
Brother.
I spoke with Brother Cossington. He said that the woodcutter that he was talking to, or woodworker he was talking to, had black hair, black coat, female.
Who is that?
I am not sure. Could be Miss Fairfax.
Ah. That would make sense. Brother. Where do we draw the line on someone who might be saved and someone who is a problem?
You may not like my answer, but if the blood is unwilling, then we should let the body rot back to the earth.
Is there anyone in this town you feel that way about?
Goddamn sight is a good up here.
Then you go stand by the door.
Sir. I'll do you one better, Mr. Regent, man. Oh, God.